Good morning, guys, and welcome to a full day of eating. I did one of these not that long ago, but I think they're really fun to do. I think they're fun to watch, and I have not planned out my food at all today, so we're just gonna be winging it. I do loosely track my macros still, and yeah, hopefully this will give you guys some meal and food ideas, even though I don't even know what they're gonna be yet. But yeah, as you saw, I started my morning with coffee and water. That's always how it goes. And yeah, I will catch you guys up when I have breakfast. So spinach is one of the veggies that are on, or produce that's on the Dirty Dozen. So if you don't know what the Dirty Dozen is, look it up, because it's basically the 12 pieces of produce that have the most herbicides and pesticides sprayed on them, and so they're the most important to get organic. So spinach is one of them, and so I always get organic spinach. That really goes for like any greens, pretty much, any leafy greens. Also with my breakfast, I'm having this green juice that I got yesterday from the juice bar that I go to all the time near my apartment. So I usually get these well, it's random, I guess. Once or twice a week is usually my goal, because this is just organic cucumber, organic pear, organic apple, organic lemon, organic kale, organic spinach, and organic ginger. So jam-packed full of nutrients. So I just wanted to quickly read you the ingredients of this sourdough bread that I'm having. Because you really want to watch for this kind of stuff, especially in bread and anything processed. So we have wheat flour, water, whole grain flours, whole wheat and rye, sourdough culture, whole wheat and spelt, sea salt, malted barley flour. So the thing with sourdough is that it is sprouted and it is fermented. So I'm sure you guys have heard fermented food is really good for like your gut lining, and it's really good for just like your overall health. So although I am gluten-free, I do eat sourdough because it is processed completely different than regular bread, and it doesn't seem to bother me or anything like that. So yeah, so you just really want to watch for, make sure there's no additives or any ingredients you don't recognize in your bread, soy oil, all that kind of stuff. So you want to watch for GMOs, and just keep the ingredients simple. All right, I don't know what happened with this almond butter. It was like towards the end, but it wouldn't spread very well. So I have that, and then this honey that we got from the, what's it called? Farmer's Market, yeah. And then I have 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites with spinach and Frank's hot sauce, and then my green juice. I feel like I have kind of like, I don't know, I can feel like something coming. So I picked up this flu shot, which is basically just organic turmeric root, organic lemon, organic ginger, organic cayenne, organic garlic, organic apple, and oil of oregano. And it might sound gross. I personally think it tastes good, but I swear by this. When Alex was really, really sick last year, I took this like 3 days in a row, and I didn't get sick. And like, not only Alex, but my family and like everyone around this area was sick. It was crazy. So I definitely swear by those for sure. And then I also got a coffee. Actually, it's a latte with almond milk and a scoop of collagen and a protein cookie, because they have the best protein cookies in the world. And yeah, I will have some lunch probably in like an hour or two. I don't know. I don't feel like super hungry right now, so I'm just gonna have my coffee and edit some of this video, and then I'll catch you guys up when I have lunch. All right, so I just peeled some sweet potatoes, and I'm going to cut these up and bake them, and then I'm gonna hard boil some eggs, and then I'm gonna make a salad for lunch. I'm not obviously gonna use all of these in my salad, but it's nice to kind of prep things like these so I can eat the rest of them tomorrow. Okay, I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but it's probably gonna be bomb. It is kale, sweet potato, hard-boiled eggs, nutritional yeast, and then organic Thousand Island dressing. And then I'm just having a LaCroix. This is what Ollie does when he wants to go sit on the porch. He says, open sesame. Oh, you're a good boy. I opened the door for you. He loves laying in the sun. It doesn't matter if it's 110 in the summer. This dog will be out here. My little sun boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. I know. All right, so a couple things that I want to talk about when it comes to fat loss is there really is only one way to do it. So no matter what these skinny teas are saying, or these products are promising, or the diets that you read about or hear about, the only way to truly lose fat and lose weight is to be eating in a calorie deficit, which is just eating less calories than you are burning every single day. So if you're burning 1,200 calories a day, then you need to be eating 1,100 calories a day. That's actually really low. Most people are not going to be eating 1,100 calories a day. But my point is just simply that there really is no magic to it. You need to be eating less calories than you are burning. That's the only way to lose fat. And the way that you can kind of figure that out is by tracking your food, obviously. And that's not something that has to be done all the time, full time for the rest of your life. But if you can track for a couple weeks or a couple months just to get an idea of what you're putting in your body, how many calories and what the macros are in a lot of the foods that you're eating, it's going to give you a really good idea of, how many calories on average you're consuming every single day, and kind of some habits that you can implement to maybe lower your calories in some instances, and just little things that you can do and habits that you can implement to help yourself kind of get on the track that you need to be on in order to lose fat. So there's no foods that help you lose fat. There's also no foods that make you gain weight. Like I said, it's really just all about calories in versus calories out. Now, when it comes to health, has nothing to do with macros and calories. So that's why even for me, I do track macros, but the most important thing is the quality of food that I'm putting into my body. So the ingredients that are going into my body, and I talk about this a lot, but eating mainly whole foods. I would say like 90% paleo based, and paleo is just basically the way a caveman would eat. So all whole foods, everything pretty much organic, lots of fruits and vegetables, lean organic meats, and organic free range eggs, or pasture raised eggs preferably, and not a lot of grains. So most of my carbs come from sweet potatoes and fruit, but I do eat like sourdough bread, and I will have other grains from time to time. But on a day-to-day basis, I mainly try to eat paleo when I am at home, but that's just a preference for me for health purposes, which has nothing to do with losing weight or the way that I look physically. Again, it's just for health purposes. So I always like to kind of throw that out there when I'm talking about macros, because of course, it's important to, have goals and to want to look a certain way and feel confident. That's really important. But the quality of foods that's going in your body is the most important thing. And it's going to have a huge contributing factor to the way that we just feel day to day, and the way that we're able to function, and our energy levels and stuff like that. So don't only worry about the calories, but if your goal is fat loss, eating less calories than you're burning is the only way to do it, no matter what anything promises or says, or what other diets talk about. So if you have any questions about that, though, feel free to leave it below. But I just wanted to clear that up so that you don't think the foods that I'm eating in this video are going to make you lose weight. They're not. It's just all about calories in versus calories out. For dinner, I tried this spaghetti recipe that I've never tried before, and it says this needs to simmer for an hour, but like nobody got time for that. I feel like it's already really flavorful, and I just put all the spices in there. So I'll probably just let that simmer until the noodles are done, and then we'll just eat it and it'll be fine. All right, huge mess, but I'm just gonna share with you what the recipe was. So I used this Trader Joe's organic ground beef. There was oregano. I can post like the actual recipe in the description, because I obviously don't remember all the measurements, but tomato paste, tomato sauce. There was a whole chopped onion in there, basil leaves, minced garlic, and I believe that's it, but I will put the recipe in the description. And then for the pasta, I am using this organic yellow lentil brown rice pasta, which is also from Trader Joe's. All right, just finished it, and then just gonna top it with some of this nutritional yeast. You probably don't want this, right? Okay, last little meal of the day, a little snack. I'm just having this cereal, which is definitely has like sugar, and it's not the best, but I love to have like my treats towards the end of the night. So just having that with some almond milk. Cereal is just the bomb, right? I realized that I forgot to film an outro clip yesterday, and that happens all the time for some reason when I'm filming full day of eatings. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about food or macros or anything at all, feel free to leave them below and I will get back to you. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.